the Discord, I want to prove to you I'm a changed person. And I want to prove I cannot cause problems.
Kalo, see, here's the thing, Kalo, you're like extremely parasocial, and our Discord is already set up in a way that's kind of parasocial. I will do this, Kalo. I will think about it. I will think about it. But I don't want you getting like you've gotten in the past where you get too tied up into the host of shows or whatever, and you get too creepy and too obsessed with them, and then you're fucking researching and you're like doxing host and shit like that. Like, dude, you gotta remember, you got a ugly past of like being way too parasocial with people, right? And we just there has to be some line, and we don't want our fans to be like you were in the past. Now maybe you're a changed person, but when you showed up to Boogie's garage sale, it was kind of like, same old Kalo, you know. You know, you got these like weird stalker like vibes about you, bro, that I really don't like, you know. You and your friend there tried to push this false narrative on me that a 15-year-old girl got naked on my stream, all right? And that did not happen at all, right? And this is like in 2010. It was in the grade A, under A exposed video on me in 2016 for the chat that doesn't know. Believe it or not, Kayla was one of my viewers all the way back in like 2009, 2010 on Blog TV. Yes, the Blog TV where my hands were up. And
at DB's Goku 123-F6S super chatted $10. Can I get unbanned, please? I miss hanging out with you guys, and Minnesota Vikings are better than Minnesota Vikings.
maybe. And I forgot her name, but she was a moderator. She was one of my mods, and she was 21 or 19 or 21. I can't fucking even remember. Anyhow, she was an adult, and she was dating other adults in our community, like had a boyfriend in our community. All right. She went on her own stream, and was naked. Now you couldn't see anything, but she was naked, and she was holding a Keemstar sign covering her up. And maybe she wasn't even naked. She could have had a bathing suit on underneath it, for all I know. I don't fucking know. But she was on her own on her own channel, streaming with a Keemstar sign, and it appeared that she was naked, right? Well, years go by, all right, and allegedly, Kalo doxed this girl and said that she was underage at the time, that she did that, and spun a story that she did it on my stream, which she didn't do it on my stream. She did it on her own stream. And so it's kind of been like, fuck Kalo ever since, dude. They were like all saying that I was a pedo and all this other shit. And it's like, no, dude. She wasn't on my stream. And, you know, as far as I know, she was a fucking adult. And even if she wasn't an adult, it wasn't on my stream. And she didn't show anything. So it was just fucking stupid. I had millions of people running around calling me a pedo because of Kalo. So it's like, dude, like, bro.
At Don Johnson 3D Prince super chatted $10. For some odd reason I was RMO what I'm like as a person. Ask someone like Foxyzilla, who you helped, someone I've spent a whole week with.
Kalo, how about this? How about this, all right? You hang out in the chats. You stay far away from our Discord, all right? Don't be on any alts or anything. And come fall, which is like 2 or 3 months away, if you're still on good behavior, we may allow you in the Discord. All right? You're just going to have to remind me when, like, around September, October, of like, hey, I've been on good behavior, Keem, can I get in? And then we might allow it. I don't know.